Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel, live and direct, live in effect. Make sure you subscribe to find out what's next. We are here. First thing first, 600 subscribers. We finally hit that plateau. It's been way too long and way overdue, but 600 of them things, we finally made it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Y'all understand how much it means to me. On top of that, oh man, 400 more to go to get to 1,000. Oh, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough, but we gonna get there eventually. Hopefully by next year we'll be there finally, because it just seems like my subscribers are getting real slow. But it is what it is. Thank you. But that's not what this video is about, because you know why you're here. Money in the Bank. The first pay-per-view since last year, where it will have fans in attendance. We will be live in an arena. Oh, it should be a great time. And after last night's SmackDown, oh, this should be some good energy. This should be some real good energy. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So, 6 matches on the card, 1 pre-show match. Let's get into it. Let's waste no more time. All right, so first match we're going to talk about is the Usos versus the Mysterios for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Okay, so essentially this is a rematch from, how long it's been? 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, where the Mysterios were able to catch the Usos slipping twice, I believe. No, the one I remember it was that's actually when Dominic got his ass truly beat by Roman Reigns. I remember that. Okay, so it's literally a rematch off that night. They had a rematch. They had a rematch from their following match earlier in the night. But again, that ended disqualification because of Roman Reigns. This time around, it's on the pre-show. What can I say about this one? We already know it's gonna be a good match. Who wins? That's the thing. I think the Mysterios should retain. Yeah, they should retain because the Usos, trust me, the Usos are already established. They're good. They don't need these titles. So, even though it would probably be beneficial if we're going to keep the belt on Roman for a while, and then the Usos win the tag team championships, then it's like, okay, the family is dominating SmackDown. I understand that narrative. But in this aspect, let the Mysterios retain. It's only right, truthfully. But we'll see what they do. It is what it is. So I got the Mysterios retaining. All right. Our next matchup is for the Raw Tag Team Championships, as AJ Styles and Omos defend against the Viking Raiders. Finally, we're having this match because I feel like the Viking Raiders have been #1 contenders for like months now, which I think in hindsight they've only been #1 contenders for I think a couple weeks. Has it been a couple weeks? Has it either been a couple weeks or literally a month? Still, regardless, that's still too long. They should have had this match. They should have had their match already. Actually, they technically should have had a Hell in a Cell. For being honest here, were they tag team champions? They still should have had a Hell in a Cell, regardless. But all right, we had Money in the Bank. I guess they won it in front of fans. Cool. Point blank, AJ and Omos are probably retaining. This is just it is what it is. Like, truthfully, this is just, yeah. I don't got much to say about these two matches because it's like they haven't really been blowing my mind in terms of build. So, regardless of the fact, I got AJ and Omos retaining. That's all I gotta say. I'm pushing out the way. We moving on. All right. The highly anticipated, in some way, 1v1, one-on-one Rhea Ripley defends the Raw Women's Championship against Charlotte. The reason why I say anticipated is because, quite frankly, they should have just had their match already and got it out the way. But no. We're here now. We're here now, and I don't think my feeling has changed. I still got Charlotte winning. I still got Charlotte winning the Raw Women's Championship because this is literally what's supposed to. Listen, it's going to be what's going to be. Charlotte wins, and we just call it a day. Or they actually have Rhea win. And maybe she got something to do for SummerSlam. Because mind you, SummerSlam is next month. Who knows? Maybe something happens. Who knows? But I just So I've been hearing the rumors that Becky Lynch may be coming back soon. Maybe just in time for SummerSlam. So if that's the case, you would want to do Rhea versus Becky first time ever. Why not? It seems interesting. And we're talking Becky Lynch here. If Becky comes back true to form, then she gonna talk to Rhea. She gonna talk to her. So for that reason, I want Rhea to win. So that way they can build up Rhea versus Becky. Makes sense. I'm with it. But yeah, I got Rhea win. So if that's the case, I got Rhea winning. Because I had Charlotte winning this whole time because, listen, it's like it's going to happen. So we just let it happen. But since I think about it like that, yeah, we got Rhea winning. Rhea's going to retain, probably in shenanigans, more or less. Because if she pins Charlotte clean, then that tells me all I need to know. That tells me everything I need to know. So I got Rhea winning. Simple as that. We moving on. The almighty. We almighty Bobby Lashley defends the WWE title against Kofi Kingston. Did we see that promo that Bobby Lashley put on at the end of Raw? He looked serious. He looked like it was time for business. He looked like he want to hurt somebody. That's the Bobby Lashley I want to see. I didn't want to see this Bobby Lashley where he was just every week we just see him in the back with MVP and there's dancing with random girls every week. No, I don't want to see that Bobby Lashley. I want to see that Lashley that's serious. I want to see that Lashley that looks like an unstoppable force. I want to see Bobby Lashley, the man that looks like he can hurt you. That's the Bobby Lashley I want to see. The Dominator, Bobby Lashley. I want to see him. And judging off this promo that we got from Raw, we just might get that, and I'm definitely all down for that. Now, don't get me wrong. We all like Kofi. Deep down somewhere, we like Kofi. But. He ain't winning. He's not winning. He's not winning this title. He ain't winning. He's not. Listen. Kofi, we love you, man. But you ain't winning, bro. You might not come. If Lashley comes out with the aggression that he had in that promo, Kofi might not have a good night. It may not be a good night. We actually might see the Dominator back. The Almighty will be back. So if that's the case, Kofi in trouble. But we all knew Lashley was retaining. I knew Lashley was retaining. Now there's rumors spreading around. There's so much going on. I'm hearing. We'll get to the Money in the Bank when we get to it. I'm hearing rumors that Goldberg returning. I won't believe it until I see it. So once he comes back, then we'll see what happens. Then I'll be here and probably tell you how bad of a decision it is to bring him back again. But you know what? It is what it is. He might come. He's actually supposed to come back this week. So I think on Raw he'll be back. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I ain't talking about it and I ain't worried about it. But I'm just hearing the rumors. But it is what it is. Beyond that, Bobby Lashley's retaining. Should be a good match. I think it's the first time ever these two face one-on-one. No, it's not the first time ever. It's actually second. It's actually a rematch. But it is what it is. Lashley's retaining. From the Almighty to the Tribal Chief, the head of the table. I'm talking about Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion, as he defends his title against a Rated R superstar for the first time ever, Edge. Now, we all know this match was supposed to happen at WrestleMania, but due to the uproar and outrage that we all had, it turned to a triple threat. And regardless of it, it was still a very great match. It was a very great match, a very great way to end WrestleMania. It worked out. It worked out. It worked out for what it was. So it's not a bad thing. Now we're getting the match, the first time ever one-on-one match. So this is Edge's first match since WrestleMania. His first one-on-one match since, I think, January, when he faced Randy. Was that his very first one-on-one match? I think that is his first one-on-one match since Randy. The thing I'll say about Edge, so far, Edge has come back and he's shown that he has the endurance to withstand a 20 to 30 minute match. So I'm not worried about him being winded. I'm not worried about him having dry spot. I'm not worried about that. Like, it seems like no matter what, for a 47-year-old man, he's still going. Like, he can still go. He can still put on a hell of a match. So with Roman Reigns, who's just put on nothing but classics. Well, listen, ever since he turned heel, he's just putting on nothing but classics. Classics. We talking with Jey Uso, with Kevin Owens, with Daniel Bryan, with Cesaro, with Rey Mysterio. He's put on nothing but instant classics. I am not expecting nothing less but an instant classic between these two. With Roman Reigns coming out the winner. Because I said it before, I say it again. It makes no sense for Edge to win the title. This is just, we just get this match out the way and then we focus on what we're focusing on. John Cena's been in talks for months now. Actually, probably been in talks since the year started about him and Roman at SummerSlam. If it happens, that means Cena comes back within this week and we build it from there. Will it happen? I don't know. Again, I'm more of a only time will tell, and if you show me, then I'll tell you. But for now, right now, it's just a rumor. But right now, we're dealing with this. So Roman is retaining. Bar none. Bar none. So I got Roman Reigns retaining. All right. So now we are here at what this pay-per-view is all about. The 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. I'm going to start off with the women. The women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which consists of Nikki, what's her name? Nikki Flash? Nikki Cross. Until I know her whole name. Nikki Cross, Alexa Bliss, Naomi, Asuka, Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega, Natalya, and Tamina. First off, Natalya and Tamina, no lie, make no sense to be in this match. Because, I don't know, they just don't seem to be in the match. I didn't even know they were in the match until they brought it up. And then they showed me Natalya and Tamina. I was like, oh, okay, so you just throw the tag team champions in here, like, no problem. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, cool. Fine. Number 2, Carmella was actually the first SmackDown representative of this match, but they pulled her out because it was supposed to be Bianca Belair and Bayley, at this pay-per-view in an I Quit match, but Bayley got hurt. She's out for 9 months. And now Carmella had to back out to get her one-on-one shot for the Women's Championship last night on SmackDown. So Liv Morgan took her place pretty much, basically. Okay, those are the 2 points. Number 3, this match to me, honestly, is hard to call. It's very hard to call. Because I can't say they can go anywhere with this, but who deserves it more? Personally, this is the perfect opportunity for Naomi to win this. It's about time we do something with Naomi, bro. It's about time. Like, we did something a little bit in 2017. Now it's time to pick it up, man. We gotta get this ball rolling with this woman, girl. We got to get something rolling with her, because it doesn't make sense how she's this good but so underused. It's about time we do something with her. But then again, I feel like she ain't gonna win. I think she's only here just for the spots, because mind you, Naomi is one of the most athletic women in WWE, so she's probably here just for the spots. So I wouldn't put it past them if she doesn't win. I'm hearing a lot of Liv Morgan win, though. And that would be very interesting, because it seems like they're pushing Liv Morgan, which, honestly, at this point in time, they don't have much of a choice. Because Bayley is out, you need women to fill the void. And WWE is actually it looks like they're about to go on the right path with that, because Shotzi Blackheart, Tegan Knox made their debut. I'm sorry, Shotzi and Knox. Since we don't want to give them their whole fucking names. Jesus. They made their debuts last week. And Toni Storm's making her debut next week. So now SmackDown has women now. They actually have something they could do something with these two. So that's good. But if Liv Morgan is the person you want to push, then, I mean, by all means. It seems Liv is getting a little better as time goes on, so I'm not knocking her, in that aspect. So she's getting a little better and everything. She just needs I think she just needs a little bit more time if you're trying to push her, because you kind of tried to do that last year with the whole Lana situation, but that didn't really go well. Actually, that fell off drastically. So if you're trying to push Liv, give it a little bit of time. Money in the Bank, I don't think it's the right time. So in that aspect, who wins? It might be Alexa Bliss. Again, Alexa might win this. I don't know. Although she might not. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But if I was to pick a winner, I mean, obviously I want Naomi. Naomi just makes way too much sense. So I have Naomi winning for Raw, or for SmackDown, I guess it'll be Liv Morgan, because nobody else on SmackDown makes sense. Zelina Vega has come back and really hasn't done a damn thing since. I don't know what the hell they do with Zelina Vega. They're already messing up with the damn girl. Jesus. And then Natalya and Tamina, they're tag team champions. They don't need it. Not now. And it wouldn't make sense. Not now. So Naomi for Raw, Liv Morgan for SmackDown. That's how I got it. So we're moving on to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And this field is actually really, really good enough to have probably one of the best Money in the Banks ever. And I'm calling it now. Ricochet, John Morrison, Matt Riddle, Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, Big E, King Nakamura, and Seth Rollins. This field is stacked. This field is gorgeous. This is a very beautiful field. Seth Rollins, the only man in this match to win a Money in the Bank. Matt Riddle and Matt Riddle and Big E are the only two to never be in a Money in the Bank. I'm with it. My only concern was this: Drew McIntyre should not win this match by any stretch. He shouldn't be near the Money in the Bank. He shouldn't breathe it. He shouldn't look at it. He should just. He can't even be around it, bro. Like, no, Drew McIntyre should social distance the Money in the Bank. Like I understand it's he's already doing that technically. It's 6 feet as it is, but do 12 feet, bro. Like stay away. It seems they're not gonna do that now that they have Jinder Mahal. It seems like they're not gonna do that with Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre. It seems like they're about to go into something, which is cool. So if that's the case, fine. Which is good. I'm glad he's not gonna win. Let's be honest. Ricochet's here for the spots. John Morrison's here for the spots. Matt Riddle, probably out of everybody on Raw, has the best chance, even though I don't think that's gonna happen. Because like they probably gonna have something with him and Orton, but only time will tell. I don't even know what's going on. Randy Orton, he hasn't been on TV for like the last couple weeks, so God only knows what's happened to him. My pick is my boy Big E. The minute I knew he was in this match, I said to myself, that man need to win that. And I feel like he will. It makes all the sense in the world. Big E for Money in the Bank. Honestly, I would pick Kevin Owens because Kevin Owens deserves it. I think Kevin Owens needs another run. But if you were to do KO, actually if you were to do Big E, timing has to be there. See, anybody from SmackDown, the timing has to be right. Because with Raw, let's say hypothetically, Ricochet wins. He shocks the world. We never see it coming. Oh my God, Ricochet won it. Right? It has to be like he could cash in on Lashley almost any time. Honestly. Because with Lashley and Roman, it's two different situations. So with Roman, if somebody from SmackDown were to win, the timing needs to be correct. Like probably after SummerSlam, that's when the timing could be right. Can cash it in there, call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Versus Lashley, can kind of cash that in pretty much after Money in the Bank and be good. But I don't have anybody from Raw winning. I got mostly SmackDown. I got either Big E, Kevin Owens. Nakamura may shock the world. Who knows? I'm not saying he will. Even though, honestly, he should have been WWE champion by now. But it is what it is. We'll see. But I got those three. I got pretty much SmackDown winning the Money in the Bank. I wish they have separate like they used to. That would feel more better. Like, to be honest, I wish they would have it separately. You know, like, don't bring Raw and SmackDown together for a Money in the Bank. You should just have a Raw Money in the Bank and a SmackDown Money in the Bank. I wish they had that again. It gave it a better feeling. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But I got Big E winning. Big E's probably my favorite to win it, so I got Big E winning. And that's it. That is it. Those are my Money in the Bank predictions. Money in the Bank is tomorrow night. I am ready for it. I will be home to watch it. I am off Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I will be home for Raw. I will be home for Money in the Bank. I'll be home for Raw, and I'll be home for NXT. So if anything happens, I will make a video about it. You already know what it is, man. So until this has been Rose, man, thank you for watching. Thank you for all of the support. As always, we made it to 600 subscribers. It's now time to get to 700. Let's do what we gotta do. Make sure it get done. So until next time, peace, love, 100. Yeah.